we look at our works from ancient society, we are inspired by their thoughts.
Hi, how are you? Welcome to the Essential Channel. I am Isabel Inclán, and now I am at the Royal Ontario Museum Media Preview for the exhibition Dead, Life, Created Mystery. And I am with the ROM chief curator. Your name?
Thank you very much, and welcome everyone for joining us for the opening of the Death, Life, the Greatest Mysteries exhibitions at the Royal Ontario Museum. I am Dr. Chen Shen, co-chief curators, art and culture.
Okay, thank you. And this exhibition is going to open this Saturday, October 28th, and it's going to run until April the 7th.
Correct.
Next year, with workshops and many things to do related to that question, what is death for us, right? My first question for you is, what can we see in this exhibition?
Well, you can see a lot of things, but I think the answer should be started that this is not ordinary exhibitions that you would like to see in a museum, like terracotta warriors or Pompeii or any other things. This is an exhibition that invites the visitors to come in this very welcome space to explore death. With examinations of diversity of cultural practice and array the death is observed in the natural world. So we archaeologists, anthropologists, and scientists and put up together about 100 objects from natural history specimens, ancient cultural from archaeological sites, as well as contemporary artwork that all come together to explore what the death means to us. This exhibition was organized with 5 major questions that I will walk you through later.
Yeah, and if you can see in our back, we can see an ofrenda. This is the more known way to celebrate the dead.
Yes.
Is the Day of the Dead celebration, Mexican tradition. But I know in this exhibition, you put together different cultures, different ways to commemorate death.
Yes.
What can you tell about that?
Yes.
Different cultures.
Yes, and the exhibition has put up the many case studies from global perspective. We have artifacts from China, Japan, and the Italians, U.S., Canada, Mexico, Kenya, India, and Cambodia. All the cultures come together to share our thoughts about death. So the exhibition invites you to think about 5 big questions. What is death? What happened to my body? What happened to my spirit? Do I have to die? And how my death will affect others? So all those questions is inviting for everyone to come to share your own experience and to learn from other cultures. So for example, if I truly understand the meanings about death and how we celebrate life and the remembrance of our beloved ones that are passing, and we can truly understand what other cultures are doing the same thing, maybe in a different form. So for example, I'm truly rooted in China. When I see this beautiful ofrenda, and I remember that how our ancestral families that also celebrating their life of passing in a different setting. We call it shrine. We call it shrines where we have our ancestral name and with candles offerings in our special settings at home too.
Yeah, and this is right that you mentioned at the beginning of this interview that this exhibition is coming from Chicago and is unique. Why? Because the approach to death, to try to understand what is going on with death, is a cultural approach, science approach, and artistic approach. What can you say about it?
Yes. The major features of this museum is the transdisciplinary exhibition. So we are putting together all the material from science, contemporary artwork, and ancient artwork from art, culture, and nature to give us area to think about all those questions posted in the exhibitions.
Okay, and as other ROM exhibitions, this is an interactive exhibition. What kind of activities the public can participate or expect?
Thank you very much. That's a very good question. Yes, it is truly that we like, as I said from very beginning, the exhibitions was organized in these 5 big questions, and I also have related questions that we posted on the touch screen that for you to provide an answer, because from very beginning we know there's no one answer to those very heartfelt questions. So we like to hear from you your answer to those tough questions that you can touch the screen. That we have 3 touch screens where you actually we pose the questions. You can answer yes or no. For example, if the doctor stopped 30 minutes of a heart, do you consider that person was dead or alive? So this kind of question will not be, have one correct answer, but if your answers are entered in the touch screen square, you will be shared with many others that have provided answers in that screen, so you can see where you are in the pool of those visitors. And also we have a very beautiful interactive videos to have a quiet space for you to share your memory, your thoughts for your loved ones. So there's always a quiet space for you to have that moment of thoughts and thinking. And last but not least, that at the end of the exhibitions, we have interactive participatory art installation we called Before You Die. So we modify these artworks that are created by the Chicago street artist that originally is a chalkboard, but now we put it on the hand drawing and we put it on the wall, and we invite people to share your thoughts, what you like to do, what you think about before I die, and you can provide your answers on the beautiful, colorful, leaf-shaped poster and put them on one of the branch of the tree of life.
Okay, and just almost finally, after being co-chief curator of this exhibition called Death, Life, Greatest Mystery, what means death for you?
That's very good questions. Before I answer that questions, this is a question I think to every one of us. So I hope people walking into these exhibitions find it surprising, welcoming, and find that this place is a very easy place to talk about, to think about, to discuss about the death or the question related to that they normally feel uncomfortable with. This is exactly what happened to me. At the beginning of these exhibitions, I have some question I don't know who to ask, where to ask. But I hope everyone walking out of this exhibition can really have some reflections about how we can bravely and think about death, and especially this exhibition is not about death, it's also about exhibition about respect of life and celebrate life. So to answer your questions, I feel that after this exhibition, I find a place that I can be inspired to have a meaningful reflections of grief, remembrance, and thoughts about the death and the life.
Yes.
That is interconnected.
Yes, and do you think we know enough after doing all the research for this exhibition? Do you think we know enough about that, or still a mystery?
We are, yes, I think I'm very confident that people will know some, and most of puzzle parts of their question they don't know, because everyone may have different parts of the answers or mysteries of the life in their own culture. So I think everyone can find different answers, not unique, not all the same answer, but they will find their own answers from these exhibitions, and this is what the exhibition can provide.
Okay, so finally, I know ROM is going to host workshops parallel to this exhibition. What kind of workshop?
Yes, we have many programs, online program, in-person program. We have our guests speak, talk about the exhibition. We have our authors speak of the death from the welcomed book. And we also have children's program. We also have workshop the ROM University that we can talk about ancient societies in the afterlife, like Egypt. And I'm also personally will teach ROM U workshops that are talking about afterlife in ancient China.
Okay, Curator Chen, Thank you so much for this interview, for this exhibition, for this opportunity for us, for the public here in Toronto, Ontario, to reflect about the life and about death.
Well, thank you very much for having me.
Okay, this is the invitation coming to the ROM to see the exhibition Death, Life, Greater Mystery, and it's going to be here until April the 7th. Thank you so much. Thank you, and
Thank
see
you.
you in the next program, The Essential Channel.
Thank
Thank you.